Development is considered successful when it reaches everyone, but what happens when millions are left behind? In today's world, inequality is no longer just about income gaps, it's about who access to education, employment, financial services, and even human dignity, and who doesn't. This reality forces us to ask fundamental questions. Can development truly be called sustainable if it excludes the most vulnerable? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Atta Sharif. I am a student from the Faculty of Islamic Studies and Civilization, majoring in Sharia Economic. This issue directly relates to Sustainable Development Goals number 10, reduce inequalities. SDGs number 10 calls for inclusive growth that ensures equal opportunities for all, regardless of physical ability or geographic location. From the perspective of Islamic economics, SDGs number 10 is not merely a development agenda, it's a moral and critical responsibility rooted in justice and solidarity. In Indonesia, inequality is most visible among two vulnerable groups: persons with disabilities and communities in treaty areas, disadvantaged frontier and outermost regions. Persons with disabilities often face limited access to recent employment, exclusion from inclusive financial services, social stigma that restrict economic participation. Meanwhile, treaty communities struggle with geographic isolation, weak infrastructure, low financial literacy, minimal access to formal economic institutions. As a result, these groups are systematically excluded from the economic growth. Data shows that persons with disabilities have significantly lower labor force participation rates, while communities in treaty areas remain underserved by financial institutions. This inequality directly hinders the achievement of SDG number 10, reduce inequalities. To address this challenge, I propose an integrated solution under the framework of ICAR, Inclusive Community Advanced through Islamic Economic Instruments. ICAR is a holistic Islamic economic empowerment model designed to reduce inequality by integrating zakat, wakaf, and Islamic microfinance, and supported by digital technology. How does ICAR work? First, productive zakat for empowerment. Zakat is managed productively, not merely for short-term consumption. Through ICAR, zakat supports persons with disabilities with vocational training, adaptive entrepreneurship capital, sustainable livelihood programs. This approach transforms beneficiaries into economically independent contributors. Second, productive wakaf for structural inclusion. Wakaf provides a long-term solution by developing disability-friendly training centers, community-based enterprises, Islamic microfinance institutions, public facilities in treaty regions. Wakaf ensures sustainability because its benefits continue across generations. Third, Islamic microfinance and Sharia fintech. By leveraging digital technology, Islamic financial services can reward treaty areas, provide interest-free Sharia-compliant financing, remove physical barriers for persons with disabilities. This expands financial inclusion while remaining aligned with Islamic principles. Through ICAR, Islamic economics beyond charity toward empowerment, participation, justice. This model directly supports SDGs number 10 and aligns with Maqasid al-Sharia, particularly the protection of wealth, dignity, and human welfare. Reducing inequality is not only an economic mission, it's a spiritual and ethical obligation. In conclusion, building an inclusive Islamic economy for persons with disabilities and treaty communities is not an idealistic dream, it's a realistic and necessary pathway towards sustainable development. By integrating as an economic instrument, inclusive policies and technology through ICARE, we can reduce inequality, strengthen social cohesion, and create shared prosperity. Let's ensure that development truly leaves no one behind. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.